Welcome back. Here with us on Times Now. Viewers, after widespread protest, court hearings and appeals, the bulldozers set to demolish Hyderabad's green space have finally been sent back. However, the heated debate over deforestation continues to reverberate across the country. Sources tell Times Now that the Reddy government is reportedly considering a U-turn on this entire matter. Meanwhile, keeping the controversy alive, the BJP has put up hoardings in the national capital signaling its stance on the issue. In a significant development, Times Now has exclusively learned from sources that Telangana government is contemplating a major shift in its position on the contentious deforestation issue in Hyderabad's Kancha-Gachibowli area. Congress-led government seems to be mulling a proposal to create a sprawling eco-park, potentially spanning the entire 2,300 acres of Hyderabad Central University land. Sources confirm that environmentalists have submitted a proposal to the Chief Minister, and Ravaged Reddy is expected to take the final decision. If approved, the plan will involve introducing diverse species of flora and fauna to restore the ecosystem. This new proposal follows, in fact, a Times Now investigation into the Kancha-Gachibowli forest, which uncovered significant and potentially irreversible damage to the fragile ecosystem. In this report, my colleague Somit gives us details of the kind of destruction that has already taken place.
Well, Times Now is the only channel to report from the 400 acres of land where massive destruction took place. If I could show some shots here, several trees brought down by the authorities. Here we can clearly see. So, even this place, several trees have been brought down, and the leveling up work took place. And there also, if I could show some shots, even there, several trees were brought down, and several, the felling took place for around 2 to 3 days, and more than 3 days, and JCBs, bulldozers were seen, rolling inside this 400 acres of land, and students were staging protest. Opposition has given a call, and even Teachers Association marched towards the site. However, everyone was stopped, and even still now we can clearly see the police camp there. So even now police camp is still set. However, after Supreme Court's wrap, immediately even the JCBs which were parked here, bulldozers parked here, all of those.
The BRS, meanwhile, highlighted a disturbing example of the impact of the destruction that has already taken place. In fact, BRS shared an incident where a spotted deer was reportedly killed by stray dogs on the University of Hyderabad campus. The party attributed this tragedy to reckless destruction driven by greed.
The Hyderabad Central University issue regarding the 400 acres of land has now taken further complication. The dogs have killed one deer, which has now come into the campus because of the deforestation of the 400 acres. The state government, I think, is misleading the entire Telangana state and also misleading the students that there are no wildlife in it. In fact, there are so many villas and gated communities surrounding the entire this 400 acres and Gachibowli, where these wildlife animals have entered there. I think this is a very serious matter.
After Supreme Court's directions to stop the cutting of trees, Congress government did not have any choice but to vacate all the JCBs. But there are still some JCBs found today afternoon on the campus, and with media showing the world that how 100 acres of trees were already cut within 4 nights. And today, very shocking and heartbreaking scenes of a deer which was found dead on the campus. The Congress government has been hiring social media influencers to attack the student movement of the University of Hyderabad.
The question that is now being asked is, especially by the BJP, whether leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, will break his silence on the ongoing destruction of the green space in Telangana. Given his previous stance on such issues, many are wondering whether he will now address the environmental damage unfolding in Telangana and take a stand against the destruction of its precious green land. In the past, remember, Rahul Gandhi has been a vocal advocate for environmental causes. He has opposed the destruction of forests like RA in Mumbai, has raised concerns over the deforestation of Ravaged-Who, and has highlighted threats to marine life as well. Congress netas, on the other hand, downplayed the entire issue, saying that the opposition is using this case to score political points.
First of all, this whole episode is wrongly portrayed. Those 400 acres were given by the previous government almost 15 years ago, I think Chandrababu Naidu's government, to already a developer. How come nobody protested at that point of time? How come the BJP never protested then? See, it is that gets returned. They, for some reason or the other, they give it back. And those 400 acres on paper do not belong to the Hyderabad Central University. And also in Gachibowli area, I mean, I've been to Gachibowli area, I've spoken to MLAs there. There are no forested zones there. Then the other thing is that just next to that 400 acres, 850 acres have been allocated by the previous government to cronies of his own party. How come nobody is protesting that?